You guys don't know what I'm going through. I might melt down like Lenny Bruce on this motherfucker. You don't know what I might do. You ever see them old Lenny Bruce tapes? Like first he's all funny, and then once he start getting all that trouble, he's I should melt down on the show. How about Joaquin Phoenix? What y'all think about that? That was bad? All right, I watched that, and I watched that whole interview, and I said to myself, Joaquin Phoenix is a fucking genius. That was like the greatest press appearance I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that shit was... Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I was upset.
Why?
Because
He was so what?
Out of it.
He was not, no, he wasn't stoned at all. Listen, I've been high. He was in complete control of that situation. You understand? This is how brilliant it is. Basically, what he's doing is resisting every protocol of what it's like to be on a late night talk show. He didn't do any of the banter. He didn't do any of that, hey, good to be here, Dave. I got a new movie coming out. He didn't do any of that shit. He's a completely different kind of celebrity than I am. By design of what he does. He's a fine actor. So you don't know what he's like. Only time you see Joaquin Phoenix, he's in a movie pretending to be somebody completely different. And he's very good at it, so you can't tell what he's actually like. So this is the first time he ever stepped out in front of his work, and he was like, made a point not to be charming at all. How have you been? Good. What are you working on? Music. What kind of music? Hip hop. And then everybody laughed and he goes, is that funny? I said, this guy's a fucking genius. 10 minutes on Letterman, he was on every publication the next day. He was in USA Today. Look how crazy it is. Everyone was talking about, he's a fucking nut. He must have been high or something. Joaquin was probably reading that shit like, I said, this guy is fucking brilliant. And you know who the guest on after him was? Exactly. Who gives a fuck what happened after that? Joaquin won. Check and mate. I said, that's the Mel Gibson playbook right there. Mel Gibson beat the game. Easily. In a move so weird and abstract, I'm surprised no one's done it sooner. This motherfucker made an action movie about Jesus. Check and mate. There's no answer to that. This guy took 20 million of his own dollars. He made an action movie about Jesus. And the movie grossed over $1 billion. He made $800 million off a $20 million investment. All in, he probably made close to $1 billion off a $20 million investment. Do you understand what that will do to your life? Do you understand how much money $1 billion personal dollars is? It can't. It's enough money to get pulled over by the police in LA County and jump out the car like fucking Jews. What's poppin'? Is everything all right? Police like, you can't say that about the Jews. I can't. Base nigga, I'm in rehab. Game over. That had never happened before. And then followed that shit up with Apocalypto, which was fucking... That movie's great. Have you seen it? That shit is like Mexican Braveheart. That is the best shit I've ever seen in my life. I was talking like that for a week. Daga, 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 cha. Daga, cha. You wanna know why? Because he made a movie, a major studio movie. He didn't use one Hollywood actor in the entire movie. That's not cheap. That's amazing. He got indigenous people from the Yucatan to be in Hollywood. It's amazing. You imagine that shit? Just going to the Yucatan? Let alone going there to cast some movies, walking up to somebody in a thong. Arr! Aga taga! 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 Aga taga! Have you ever considered acting? Ah! Taka taka cha. Ika taka taka cha. Well, my name is Mel Gibson, and Passion of the Christ. I've seen that. Ah! I'm telling you right now, if I had a sketch comedy show, let me tell you right now, if I had a sketch comedy show, I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, I would do the funniest apocalypto sketch that you couldn't even fucking imagine what I would do. I got an angle on that shit. No, seriously. I got an angle on that shit that's so good, I'm like, nobody do that shit. Saturday Night Live, nobody would think of the shit that I would do. And it's so simple. It's right in the face. If I had a sketch comedy show. You know some funny shit me and my wife was talking about? This makes me laugh. You know that Beyonce song, she goes, if I was, say if I was a boy, you wouldn't understand. Man, listen what she say. My wife say, you would never hear a man sing a song if I was. She said some worse shit than that, but I won't tell you what she said. But that shit was really funny. If I was, we used to like. It should be Oh my goodness. You know, I do. How long have I been on stage? Like 25 minutes, 30 minutes? Seriously, how long do you think I've been up here?
Hour 20. 5 minutes.
All right, one time I did a show, right? It's not too long ago, and I lost track of the time. I did 7.5 hours, right? I walked out of the comedy club, and Starbucks was open, the sun was up, everything. I'm not gonna do that tonight. And the only reason I'm not gonna do that is because I haven't eaten my dinner, my sushi dinner. I know you're from England because I already heard about you. No, her right there. She's from England. I know her. That black lady right there, I met her. What is this, the embassy party? What the fuck is going on? How do they all know each other? I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. Boy, you guys did conquer a lot of countries. Look, you know, I know. Well, no, good on you, mate. I'm not hating. I'm, you know, black American dude. This is a whole, you know, my worldview. You'll never understand. At least that's what I'll tell you when it's convenient. You know what I mean. Where you from, man?
From Massachusetts.
What's your nationality?
Florida.
Habla español. Sí. Un poquito, sí. ¿Y tú? No, that's right. I be speaking some shit. I speak a little Spanish. I also know a little sign language. I sign slow as shit. Why do I know sign language? I like deaf pussy. Woo! That's good. Now, I used to live near Gallaudet. It's the largest deaf university. And the girls was gorgeous. And I used to go, hey, what's going on with you? And they'd be like, oh, shit. And I literally studied that shit. It didn't help. So I was in Venezuela. I was in Caracas, speaking the sign language. This is not even really a joke. It's just a thought association thing. So I'm in Caracas and I'm watching TV, and they have the bubble with the person speaking sign language, and I guess Spanish sign language is different than American sign language. All I can tell you is it's very sexually charged. I was like, if she do like this one more time, I will lose my motherfucking mind. Barack doesn't need this right now. Can I have one more cigarette and then I'll leave, I promise. Hmm? What time is it, Greenwich Mean Time?
Probably about 4 in the morning.
Oh. I like the way you guys talk. You're like 5:15. You guys don't. It's not. It's this. It doesn't mean anything to you, but that shit sounds very different to us. Do you guys have sushi in? No, just kidding. I know you do. I've had sushi in London at Nobu's, over at Hyde Park. That's right.